Now, the official Suncoast weather with ABC7 meteorologist John Scalzi.
So we're looking at temperatures that have risen nicely since this morning. We're at 63 degrees now currently with a dew point value of 28, still low. But yesterday's dew point value was about 10 degrees cooler than we have right now. So we are on our way to a more moist atmosphere. And I think as we head into the next several days, we'll watch those winds continually shift eastward from northeast, which is where they have been now, to an east-northeast wind, and eventually to a due east wind, and maybe even a southeast wind as we head into the last half of the weekend. All of that helping to return moisture, keep our air more comfortable, I guess you could say, and to keep that really dry air from becoming even drier once we heat it at night, which I'm sure a lot of us have turned on the heaters at night, and that has caused the air to really dry out to like Sahara Desert type dryness, really. And some folks probably battling a little bit of issues with that dry air, respiratory issues, maybe some sinus issues, maybe some chapped lips, such as that. That's coming to an end. We'll watch those nighttime low temperatures also rise in response to a little bit more moisture in the air, and the daytime high temperatures rise in response to an easterly wind coming in over a warming landmass. 63 degrees, Wauchula, 64 Arcadia, 63 Myakka, Parrish, Bradenton, Lakewood Ranch at 62. 63 is popular from Sarasota down toward Inglewood, where it becomes 62. 64 degrees in Northport and 68 degrees in Punta Gorda. So we have a nice red tide status again today. The amount of red tide in the water has decreased over the last couple of weeks, and in the air, the offshore wind flow I think has helped somewhat. Certainly the marine spotters going to these various locations have reported no red tide toxins in the air at these beaches at the time they sampled the air, so that's good. The offshore wind flow should continue right straight through a lot of the weekend, so all in all, things look good there. Titan radar not showing a drop of rain around anywhere. The air aloft still too dry for that. This tan color here is super dry air, and that is to our west. And when you see that kind of dry air to the west, it means just a beautiful sunset tonight. I think it should be really gorgeous. Now, you'll notice a kind of dip in this jet stream. That dip is an indication of a little bit of a trough, a weak trough, not a big deal, but it was responsible for a little bit of morning cloud cover. That is now, of course, giving way to the blue sky that we have out there, and I think blue sky will be the rule for this afternoon, and it's particularly tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be a beautiful sunny day. Now, we have a frontal boundary to our north, a low-pressure area, more snowfall occurring in parts of the western and central Great Lakes now. And that low-pressure area will continue to drift eastward, pushing our high-pressure ridge out into the Atlantic. That's what's shifting our winds a little bit to the east and eventually maybe even to the southeast. So we'll watch for warmer conditions today, sunny into Sunday and dry into next week. The frontal boundary to our north may influence our weather over the weekend. We'll talk more about that in the next half hour. Forecast for us today looks like this. We'll have a daytime high temperature in the mid to upper 70s for the next couple of days. Don't forget, spring starts on Monday, and the weather looks like it'll be beautiful for that, right?